Hello, and welcome to the UC and CSU Application Workshop put on by your Lakeside High School Counseling Department. So today we're going to go over both the UC and Cal State University application portals. All the attachments and links you see in this presentation today are also going to be linked on our website so that you have access to all of the tip sheets. So just a few reminders, both about the UC and Cal State applications. The deadline to submit these applications is December 1st. Please do not wait until that December 1st deadline. The week of Thanksgiving break, both students and counselors are off for vacation. So if you were to need us, please make sure you are completing these things prior to that Thanksgiving break. Also, a friendly reminder, and we'll talk about how you do this, is please launch all of your Cal State and UC applications through californiacolleges.edu so that your counselor here at Lakeside can better assist you and help track your application process. Also, please make sure you're using an appropriate email address that you are using when you are signing up for these application portals, and an email that you check regularly, as they will send important updates in regards to admissions and financial aid. And then last but not least, please make sure you are referencing the tip sheets that are in this presentation as you are applying. So, how do we get to californiacolleges.edu? Students, you guys will go to Clever. Clever is the website that houses all of the apps that you use here at school. So you are going to go to log in as student just as you normally do, and then you will see the californiacolleges.edu app, and then you are going to go ahead and log in through there. So what that looks like in a screenshot, just so you are aware, once you get in, you will see up here at the top this colleges drop-down button. When you click colleges, it will take you over here where it says launch from californiacolleges.edu, and then you would select to either launch your Cal State University application or your University of California application, okay? One at a time. If you're only applying to one system, then you would only complete that application. So I will show you guys the UC tip sheet here in just a minute. This tip sheet is designed to help students navigate the UC application portal, okay? So on this tip sheet, and again, this is linked on our website, it gives you the step-by-step instructions on the most important things in the UC application. So you will see here the steps again to log into Clever, to get to californiacolleges.edu, and then how to access the application that you are applying for, okay? So this is the UC app tip sheet. So it's going to tell you how to start, or if you've already created an account, the very first step here. It's going to walk you through the important identifying information of how and when students will connect their UC application to California colleges. This piece is really important, and it's very helpful for students and for families. By allowing California colleges to access your UC application, it is directly importing all of your courses and grades directly from Infinite Campus and your official transcript into the UC application. This step is huge because it then prevents any sort of human error. If for whatever reason you choose not to launch to California colleges, you are going to have to manually input line by line from your unofficial transcript on Infinite Campus and every grade you've gotten for every semester of high school. So again, we encourage you to use California colleges because it is more efficient and it prevents any sort of human error. When you get in, and I'll show you here in just a minute how you launch and import those grades, is attached to this tip sheet. Okay, so let me go here and show you guys. So on this About You section is where you will see and what your application will look like. So this About You information is going to be all of the general information that students will input that is about themselves. Students will make their way down this check sheet for the About You section. When students get to the Statement of Legal Residence, you are going to answer these questions correctly, and this is what allows students to be considered for in-state tuition for the UC system, meaning you're paying in-state tuition, college is cheaper, so please make sure you are filling out this information correctly. The next section of the application is going to be here where you see campuses and majors. The UC system will walk you through that process, and here is where you will select each campus, if you're only applying to one, or multiple campuses that you are wanting to apply for. Please know that there is an $80 cost per application fee per campus. This section here is where California Colleges is going to input all of the information for you. If you have taken college courses at Mount San Jacinto or any other community college while you are enrolled in high school, you need to complete this portion here. Colleges attended while in high school. You will walk through the steps that it is asking you to do, and you will input the school that you have attended and the courses that you have taken. Okay, the next section here is for any test scores that you would like to submit. Remember, the UC system is going to look at SAT scores if you are admitted to a campus and for placement purposes. The next big section is the activities and awards section. This is an opportunity for students to share all of the amazing things that they have done throughout high school that is not reflected on a transcript. This is what helps an admissions officer figure out who you are and what you are passionate about and things that you have pursued while in high school. So activities and awards is an important section to spend time making sure that you are adding everything that you have done. Whether this is AVID, any sort of clubs on campus, any sort of like extracurricular activities, sports teams that you have been a part of, all of that is going to go here. So you would simply click add an activity or an award. It is going to give you a description of all of those things and where they would fall under. So let's say I played an extracurricular activity, which it tells me extracurricular activities are like clubs, sports, or anything else. So let's say I was on the girls water polo team. I would put Lakeside High School girls water polo team, and then I would share everything about my experience on the water polo team. Please remember that an admissions officer does not know you, so you can't assume they know what a water polo player does. So again, sharing about any sort of leadership, any sort of meaningful things that have happened for you or with you during that experience would all go here. Okay, you would fill out all of this information, save and continue. If you have participated in multiple clubs and or multiple sporting events, community service, volunteer, each separate activity is going to be its own submission. Okay. The next is scholarships and support programs. So if you are here on scholarships and support programs, there are two here through the UC system. The first one is this Educational Opportunity Program. EOP is going to be the same at both the UC and the Cal State system. If you are a first-generation college student and or you come from a low-income or educationally disadvantaged background, we encourage students to apply for the EOP program. If you apply and you get in, fantastic. There are some amazing benefits that if you click on this link, you can learn about. And if you don't get in, at least you've given yourself the opportunity. Okay. The last section here is personal insight questions. The UC system has 8 questions for you to choose from. You will choose the 4 that best fit you. Please remember, we will house an entire personal insight slash essay writing workshop here at lunchtime for all of our Lakeside students, so please make sure you attend. Okay, that is a very quick overview of the UC system and the application. Again, if you have any questions while filling out your application, please reach out to your counselor on Teams and we are happy to support you. Okay, so let me switch over now to the Cal State system. This is our Cal State tip sheet. Again, linked online for your easy access. Again, it gives you all of the information on how to access California colleges to launch your Cal State University application. Remember, this application opens October 1st. You will go in and create an account. Once you are in there, you do need to select the campus and the programs that you are planning to apply to. Again, every campus that you apply to is going to be a separate application fee, but know that at both the Cal State and UC systems, there is a chance that you are eligible for fee waivers. Okay, so again, this tip sheet is going to walk you through how you complete the big portions of the Cal State University application. Okay, again, if you have any questions, I'm going to go to the application here in just a second. Please make sure that you are reaching out to your counselor. Okay, but these screenshots are here for your reference. So if I go here to Cal State Apply, this is what the main page of your application will look like. All of your boxes, once you start, will not be green, but I've completed them all just for the purposes of this application. But there are 4 quadrants in the Cal State application: personal information, academic history, supporting information, and program materials. The 2 biggest ones are, of course, going to be personal information and academic history. Your personal information, again, is going to be everything that you are going to answer about you and your parent or guardian. So please make sure when you're filling out all of this information that it is accurate and you are using legal information, your legal name, no nicknames, social security number, all of that good stuff. The second most important section of the Cal State Apply is going to be this academic history. So again, just like the UC application, the first step is going to be high schools attended. You are going to hit add high school. You are then going to put in, like you see here, Lakeside High School, from whenever you started as a freshman to whenever you ended. So for most of you, if you started and you've attended Lakeside the entire time, it would be September 2022, or August, 2022 through June 2026. Okay. If you've attended more than one high school, you would add those high schools here. All right. You go in, complete all of that information. Again, if you've completed any college courses at Mount San Jacinto or whatever, you would go in here, add college university, and then add college coursework. If you have completed any, again, getting that information from your transcript from that college. Okay. So after California Colleges has inputted all of your information, okay, like you see here, all of the classes you have taken by semester and the grades that you have earned, you are going to just want to verify that this information looks correct, okay? If it does, the next step in this process is going to be the A through G matching portion of the Cal State Apply. So in Cal State Apply, they are going to make sure that you have met A through G eligibility by looking at this table. So based off of my transcript that you guys just saw, you will see that I have met A through G. I have 3 years, so more than enough of the 2 years required for a social science. I have my 4 years of English, my at least 3 years of math, 2 years of science, 2 years of a world language, a year of a visual performing arts, and then 1 year of a college prep elective. If for some reason it is showing you are short, like let's say under your math section, it says 2 years here. It's going to show up highlighted because you are missing a year of A through G eligibility. If you're like, that can't be right, I know I've taken my 3 years of college level math, you need to go back into your high school coursework and verify that things like Algebra 2, where it says course type here, that it is being flagged in the right section of A through G. Okay, so let me go back and show you here. If you click on here, if it doesn't show that you've met it, you will be able to go in and tag the course from your course selection to A through G matching. This is probably the trickiest part of the Cal State Apply application. So if you have questions or something isn't lining up and you're like, I know I've done this, please reach out to your counselor and we are happy to help. Okay. So those are the two big sections of Cal State Apply. Under supporting information, this is where the EOP program for the Cal State system is housed. So again, EOP is an amazing opportunity for first generation students and or students from low income or educationally disadvantaged backgrounds. The Cal State system has a whole EOP admissions site if you want to learn all about the eligibility criteria to apply. Okay? Two options, or technically I guess three, but two options if you do want to complete and apply for EOP is that yes, and you will complete that separate application now, or yes, and I will return later to complete these EOP questions. If you choose yes, I will complete them later, please make sure you are setting yourself a reminder to come back and complete them. If you just want to do it as you're working your way through the application, you simply hit yes, and then fill out all of this information here for EOP. While I know, and they will have some questions for you, while I know it may be an additional step, the EOP program is an amazing opportunity to give students the support that they need to be successful when they step on a college campus as freshmen. So again, if you think you qualify or you may qualify, we strongly here at Lakeside, in our Lakeside Counseling Department, encourage students to apply for EOP programs. Okay, if you are applying for some sort of like visual performing arts and they may need any sort of additional materials, that would be here. Most majors or some majors don't require any additional program materials, so this section may end up being blank. Okay, so after you have completed your application and all four of your quadrants look like this, that means that you are set, everything is complete, and everything is ready to submit. So you would go here. On this page where it says submit application, it has this check my fee waiver status. Based on how you've answered information, it will tell you if you have qualified for any fee waivers. So based on how I answered the questions on financial aid, parent income, any sort of state support, I qualify for 4 out of 4 fee waivers. If you have questions about this, please make sure you are reading or highlighting, over here this question mark, and it will help answer any of those questions. So once you are all set and you make sure everything is correct, you would go ahead and hit submit all. Okay, so again, quick overview of the Cal State Apply application. So if we go back here and we go here, this again is all going to be linked for your guys' access, but these are some really great resources for the Cal State application. So if you are like, I'm confused, lost, and need more support, there is a workshop tips and guides for the application. There's a freshman application guide PDF, as well as a CSU application checklist. I encourage students and families to check these resources out as they are built to help first-time freshmen complete the Cal State Apply process. Okay, so I know that was really quick and very brief, but it is hopefully helpful in terms of you getting started in applying for either the UC and or CSU system. Again, if you have any questions, your counselors are here to support you. So students, please make sure you are messaging us through Teams and we can help navigate any process that may come up. Thank you.